6 hidden secrets in cartoons you've never noticed before. Animated films take years to create, particularly when each frame is drawn by hand. Naturally, artists may get overwhelmed by all of this time and begin painting secret messages and nuances into the scenes to keep themselves occupied. And if you're one of those people who have not picked up on these hidden secrets over time, you're in luck because we're going to point it out to you. Here are 6 secrets in cartoons most people have never noticed. So you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Moana. Let's be honest, you're one of those people who have sung Let It Go in the bathroom, debated whether you're an Anna or an Elsa, and forced your BFF to watch Moana with you. If you're guilty of any of these, then one thing is for sure. You need to do a double take on these Disney films because there's a hidden secret here. This has something to do with Marshmallow, the colossal snowman who chases Elsa, Kristoff, Olaf, and Sven down the mountain. This monster can be seen in the Polynesia animation Moana. Therefore, this must imply that Frozen's story is a legend in Moana's world. When Moana's grandmother finishes telling the village children the story of Maui, the chief, or Moana's father, interrupts her and tells the children that there are no monsters. He inadvertently shows a variety of monster tapestries around the hut when he says, "There are no monsters." The first monster released, which has a large number of spikes on its back, is a reference to Marshmallow, the giant ice monster who protects Elsa's castle in Frozen. Moreover, when demigod Maui uses his hook to reclaim his powers and turn into an eagle, he inadvertently transforms into a reindeer that looks suspiciously like Sven, Kristoff's lovable reindeer sidekick from Frozen. In addition, when Moana loads a few things in her basket before heading out into the ocean to search for Maui, you can see Olaf's arm and nose among these things. With this, 2 worlds have merged, and our movie-watching experience will never be the same. Hence, we give thanks to the makers of these fascinating films. And in Maui's words, you're welcome. Number 1. Meet the Robinsons. Meet the Robinsons is a film that brings a smile to our faces every time we watch it. Aside from the heartwarming plot, one of the reasons we keep coming back to it is that we enjoy some hidden secrets it contains. First, a pair of banners on the outfield fence reveals a bit of hidden Disney, as Lewis wakes Goob in time to make the game-winning grab. Baloo and Mowgli appear on a Jungle Book banner, a 1967 movie to the far left. Also, a Toy Story 2 poster featuring Sheriff Woody, Jessie the Yodeling Cowgirl, and Bullseye is just located to Goob's left. Moreover, through our little eyes, we can notice a picture of Nikola Tesla on the wall in Lewis's room. Tesla is a well-known inventor and scientist, so it's only natural that he'd be honored on the Meet the Robinsons wall. Lastly, Wilbur and Lewis ride past a sign that reads Todayland as they arrive in the future. But the illusion doesn't end there. Behind it is a structure that resembles Walt Disney World's Space Mountain attraction. Number 2. Lilo and Stitch. The animated film Lilo and Stitch is a modern classic. Stitch is also one of the best animated characters ever created by Disney animators. We're sure you've seen this movie at least 99 times if you're somebody like us. There are 2 hidden secrets in Lilo and Stitch, alluding to the movie Mulan. One is the restaurant named Mulan Wok, and the other is a Mulan movie poster in Nani's bedroom. Mulan, the Disney heroine, is mentioned many times in the first Lilo and Stitch film. The first is when Lilo discovers Stitch's incredible ability to transform into a living record player. Right behind Nani's bed, we can see a portion of the official Mulan movie poster, in which she is seen wearing her father's sword and demonstrating the ability. Stitch then hits Jumba with a blue punch buggy, and sends him crashing into what appears to be the full Mulan poster, complete with her horse, Khan, in a later scene during Stitch and Jumba's fight. Second, remember when Nani and Lilo were on their way home from the vet with Stitch, and they passed by a couple of stores down the street until Nani left them to go to work? One of these stores is a Chinese restaurant called Mulan Wok, a direct reference to the Chinese heroine. A wok, for those unfamiliar, is a flexible round-bottom cooking vessel that originated in China. Conversely, many people are unaware that Lilo and Stitch was heavily influenced by another Disney film, about a misunderstood outcast. The film in question is Dumbo, which was released in 1941. In addition to the fact that the film's makers used Dumbo's concept to make Lilo and Stitch on a smaller scale, and with a lower budget, they have used a nod to Dumbo the elephant. This reference can be seen in Lilo's room at the start of the movie. A Dumbo stuffed elephant can be seen off to the left of the shelf of an art easel, while Lilo and her sister are staring at what they think is a fallen star. That's a fantastic secret. Number 3. Frozen. Disney made sure to include a few references to other animated films in their 2013 album Frozen, including the Oscar-winning film Tangled from 2010. Anna enjoys her first moments outside the castle gates during the song "For the First Time in Forever." Of course, this is in honor of Elsa's coronation as Queen of Arendelle. Then Rapunzel, a princess from a neighboring kingdom, attended the coronation with her companion, Flynn Rider. Both are characters of the movie Tangled. According to one Disney fan theory, Elsa and Anna's parents were on their way to Rapunzel's wedding to Flynn Rider when they left during the first film. Elsa and Rapunzel are both 21 at the time of Elsa's coronation, which would have occurred a few years after the death of her parents. However, Frozen 2 debunks all of these fan theories, bringing Anna and Elsa more together than ever before. Elsa tells Anna that they're a bridge with two sides, because their mother had two daughters when she discovers she's the fifth spirit. Iduna and Agnar weren't on their way to Rapunzel's wedding. They were trying to figure out what Elsa's magic was all about. Additionally, the painting Anna imitates during The First Time in Forever is based on Jean-Honoré Fragonard's The Swing, which was recreated by Disney animator Lisa Fragonard while working on Tangled. Number 4. Beauty and the Beast. For the last 2 decades, the world's youngsters have been watching Beauty and the Beast repeatedly. However, there are a few things that are still kept secret in this animated film. To begin, The Beast in Disney's Beauty and the Beast has a sizable art collection. 2 17th century Dutch portraits hang opposite Belle's room: Vermeer's Girl with a Pearl Earring, which is now in the Maurits House, and Hall's Laughing Cavalier in the Wallace Collection in London. Furthermore, although you'd think it would be impossible in the field of animation, directors want to insert themselves in their films. This hasn't prevented Kirk Wise and Gary Trousdale from incorporating animation into some of their films. The duo has appeared in several films, including Beauty and the Beast and Hunchback of Notre Dame. During the opening song, all the characters sing about how different Belle is, and the pair can be seen together. The two added their voices to the song, singing along and describing Belle as so strange. There's a strong similarity between the animation versions of the directors and photographs of their real-life counterparts, but the stylized version of the film makes those aspects stand out further. Number 5. The Little Mermaid. When Disney's The Little Mermaid was released in 1989, it was an immediate success. All wanted to be the next Little Mermaid to have red hair. There are a lot of amazing but hidden messages in the film that you might not have seen before. Firstly, animators used actress Alyssa Milano as the chief influence for Ariel's look, while filming in the late 1980s. Alyssa and Ariel were both 17 at the time of the release of The Little Mermaid, but Milano had no idea she was a model for Ariel when the film was being made. Ariel and Alyssa Milano have a striking similarity. The red-headed mermaid was heavily influenced by the previous Charm star. Alyssa Milano was a rising star on the sitcom Who's the Boss, when the animators started drawing Ariel. They opted to send Ariel ginger hair instead of Milano's brunette because of her face shape and petite body. In addition, the underwater effect of her hair was inspired by footage of astronaut Sally Ride in Weightlessness. Finally, the scene in which Ariel is perched on a rock is a nod to the Little Mermaid statue in Copenhagen, where Hans Christian Andersen, the author of The Little Mermaid, once resided. Animated films, on the other hand, keep revealing amazing mysteries in their scenes. They are not going to be able to avoid the awesomeness. You remember the drill. Hit the like button, subscribe